For many years, the mining industry has always been dominated by men. As the world began to move towards modern times, positive steps to help integrate women into the industry were taken. Today, more and more women are joining the mining industry, but they still feel underrepresented, which is why the Women in Mining Association of Namibia, WIMAN, was launched in Windhoek recently.
Women in Mining Association is not a unique thing globally. We just sort of came onto the picture now. In SADC, we've got Women in Mining South Africa, Swawima, we've also got, in Zambia. So this thing has been going on for a while, and then we saw from our sisters that if we have one body that speaks the language that we're all speaking, then the message is heard much louder. Earlier this year, the Deputy Minister of Mines and Energy hosted a conference called it was the first ever leadership development conference for the women in Namibia, women mining in Namibia. So when we got there is when we realized that, guys, it's actually a problem. Speaker after speaker sang the same message. We love what we're doing, but we need to get together to sort of bring in more people. We've also noticed that the number of graduates that come into the industry has become less and less over the years. And then we thought, there is nobody to promote the profession and saying it's okay for women to enter the industry. So that's basically the crux of how and why we became who we are.
Avases added that despite the challenges that awaits WIMAN, they will try to focus on assisting the mining industry in both attracting and retaining as many local women in the industry as possible. The organization aims to do this by rewriting the policies and processes that are currently in place in the mining industry.
Those have been written in the years when it was just a man's world. And although some of the policies have been adapted or adopted, it hasn't really been in line with what's really happening out there. Small little things like there's a thing called PPE. We're still wearing a man's overall, going in, and then it's very uncomfortable sometimes, most of the time.
According to Avases, the equipment and clothing that are used in mines are only suitable for men, making it uncomfortable for women to use. Senior geologist at Depth Marine Namibia, Elina Amutenya, said she was one of the first female employees to work alongside 70 men at the diamond mining company. She added that things were not so easy for her as she had to try very hard to fit in.
There were a lot of doubts. A lot of people were like, will she really cope with the environment? Will she really cope the fact that she's the only lady on board the vessel? But for that, I needed to work extra hard to prove that apart from my gender, I can contribute to the company's ambitions at any environment.
The Women in Mining Association of Namibia is calling on all women in the mining industry to come together and support the movement.